Coconut milk, sustenance realities and medical advantages. A total manual for coconut milk sustenance and how this plant-based drink piles facing other milk options. Because of its unmistakable flavor and velvety surface, coconut milk can add a decent bend to espressos, shakes, and treats. Despite the fact that it's not even close as famous as other plant-based milk choices in the US, it holds an unwavering fan base. But how nutritious is this beverage? Furthermore, might it at any point achieve any substantial medical advantages? Coconuts are notable for their high immersed fat substance. For quite a long time, this supplement has been connected to the weight scourge and a large group of ongoing illnesses. In any case, ongoing years have seen a precarious expansion in studies, opens a new tab, testing these discoveries, and in any event, going against them. Assuming that you feel befuddled, you can definitely relax. In this article, we'll examine the dietary benefit and potential medical advantages of coconut milk to assist you with concluding whether it is the right plant-based elective for you. Coconut milk, nutritional information. Nutrient amount per serving, 1 cup, % daily value. Fat 5 g. Carbohydrates 2 g. Protein 0 g. Dietary fiber 1.9 g 7%. Sugar 0 g. Calcium 360 mg 28%. Phosphorus 0 mg 0%. Nutrient D 3.6 micrograms 18%. Potassium 0 mg 0%. Riboflavin nutrient B2 0 mg 0%. Coconut milk in a can versus coconut milk in a carton. There are two kinds of coconut milk, canned and cartoned. While they're made from similar fixing, they vary regarding consistency, dietary benefit, stockpiling capacity, and culinary purposes. Canned coconut milk is a thick, white fluid removed from coconut tissue. Since it's canned and fixed in a sterile holder, it's rack stable and accompanies a more drawn-out termination date than coconut milk in a container. It likewise needn't bother to be refrigerated. Canned coconut milk is a lot higher in fat than different sorts of milk, and thusly, is essentially utilized as a cooking fixing. It is a typical staple in numerous South Asian foods and is habitually used to make curries. Coconut milk from a container is a watery, white fluid removed from coconut tissue and regularly enhanced with nutrients, minerals, and added sugars. It's utilized, basically, as a milk elective in espressos, shakes, and cereals. Rather than canned coconut milk, the cartoned variant contains altogether not so much fat but rather more water, and by and large, it must be refrigerated when opening. How long does coconut milk last? Very much like dairy milk, coconut milk from a container can be isolated into two classifications, UHT, super high temperature, /rack steady, and new/refrigerated. The UHT drinks go through broad intensity handling to build their time span of usability, while the refrigerated ones don't. Thus, they accompany different use-by dates and capacity rules. Rack-stable coconut milk regularly has a time span of usability of 6 to a year. The refrigerated ones will generally have a lot more limited use-by dates, normally 2 or 3 weeks from when they were delivered, and remain new for about 7 days subsequent to being opened. What are the health benefits of coconut milk? While not representing water, immersed fat is the principal fixing in coconut milk. For a long time, immersed fat has been viewed as probably the greatest supporter of corpulence, cardiovascular infections, and degenerative circumstances. Nonetheless, more studies, opens a new tab, are starting to go against this, highlighting the way that the relationship between cardiometabolic conditions and immersed fat utilization stays feeble. There is likewise developing proof recommending that unsaturated fats found in coconut oil, lauric corrosive and medium-chain unsaturated fats specifically, may really be useful for our well-being. As per a survey distributed in the Journal of the Science of Food and Agriculture, opens a new tab, lauric corrosive has been displayed to show huge antibacterial and antiviral properties, while medium-chain unsaturated fats, which look like the fats found in human bosom milk, may assume a significant part in controlling blood lipids, working on mental capacity, battling free revolutionaries and lessening irritation, as well as diminishing the gamble of creating type 2 diabetes and a few kinds of disease. When contrasted with creature fats, standard utilization of coconut oil might prompt lower levels of terrible low-thickness lipoprotein cholesterol and more significant levels of good high-thickness lipoprotein cholesterol, as shown by the consequences of a meta-examination distributed in Nutrition Reviews, opens a new tab. Nonetheless, it's quite significant that another meta-examination distributed in Diabetes and Metabolic Syndrome, opens a new tab, focuses on additional unfriendly impacts of coconut oil on cardiometabolic well-being. Furthermore, as per a survey distributed in the International Journal of Food Science, opens a new tab, coconut milk contains a few mixtures that might give security against harm to lipids, proteins, and DNA strands. This drink likewise will in general be enhanced with calcium, vitamin B12, and vitamin D, which can assist vegetarians with garnishing up the admission of these supplements without turning to extra supplementation. Unsweetened coconut milk is to a great extent without any trace of carbs and sugars as well, pursuing it a decent decision for individuals on low-carb eats less. Coconut milk versus almond milk. As per Statista, opens a new tab, almond milk is the most famous plant-based milk elective in the US. Unsweetened almond milk will quite often have far fewer calories as well as much lower fat and protein contents than coconut milk. With regards to supplement values, they're generally similar in the two beverages, albeit this clearly shifts between brands. All things considered, almond milk might be a superior choice for individuals whose essential objective is weight reduction, though coconut milk would suit people who are after a more significant beverage. Both almond and coconut milk perform well in an assortment of dinners and beverages. In any case, coconut milk will in general have a more grounded taste and seriously overpowering smell that might overwhelm different fixings, so it might be utilized all the more sparingly in cooking. According to an ecological point of view, the effect of developing coconuts and almonds is genuinely comparable as far as their water and land use, as per a survey distributed in the Global Food Security, opens a new tab, diary. So it truly descends on your well-being objectives and individual inclination.